Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 9 Russian heavy tank, the T10. Of course, the T10 replaced the IS-8 some time ago now, and this big Russian heavy tank's been driven by Trolzer 69er from Pyro Clan. Trolzer has featured in a couple of the Pyro replays that I've been uploading over the last few weeks, month or two now, featuring the Pyro campaign on the Southeast Asian server, or the Asian server. And Trolzer absolutely loves his T10, you can tell that. Have a look at that, 3 marks of excellence on the gun barrel. That's no mean feat at all in this popular Tier 9 Russian heavy tank. He's on Tundra and he's not wasting any time, he's going straight for the hill. Looks like nobody's going down the traditional heavy line on this tank. Nobody from Trollz's team anyway. He probably thinks this will be a pretty easy hill to roll. If I can push over this hill and use the armour and the gun of the big T10 Russian heavy tank. He gets a shot into that T44 and then a shot into the T49, which absolutely makes that T49 shit himself, and looks like he's running like a little girl. But FCM seems to have him covered, and in the end that T49 crashes. Commits a bit of hara-kiri there. Yeah, doesn't have the best gun depression, the T10, and he's lucky enough to be top tier in this game, so he's just going straight over the top and he's going to take these tanks on head on. Rolls around the base of the hill, looking for a shot on the FV201 A45, the Tier 7 British heavy tank. Of course, that's going to have no chance against the big Tier 9 gun. Puts a shot into the side of the Spic, and the Spic won't know what's hit him. Bounces the shell from the Spic. Of course, the T10 has pretty good armour as well. As you can see, he's bouncing shells all day. Sends the FV201 back to the garage, picks up his first kill. And he's thinking, oh, I might have a shot. Might have another shot at this Spic here. Auto aims, fires, picks up 2 kills in 2 shots. 8-2 is the score. He's already picked up 2,749 hit points of damage. Blocked a little bit, and even spotted a little bit of damage too, as he runs towards the enemy cap circle, because if you have a look at the mini-map, looks like those enemy heavies are approaching the 110 down at the bottom of the map. So Trolzer needs to make this attack swift and fast if he's to confirm this win. Rolls over the cap circle for a little bit, that'll make the enemy think twice. IS-3 very kindly gives Trolzer his rear, so he puts a shot in for 474 hit points of damage. Of course, that average damage on the gun's 440. Just misses a shot on the IS-3, takes a shot in return. And he doesn't need premium rounds here. This is just going to be damage all day. That one was for 550. That's a massive compared to the 440 average damage of this gun. Trolzer looking for the kill shot on the Tier 8 heavy tank. 433, rolls low for that one, leaves him on 43 hit points, and the Spic does the clean up there. Now he's looking at that IS. That IS will be shitting bricks. Fires clutch, but it doesn't quite land. And now he's got to make a decision, left or right. 11-5 is the score. He's done over 4,200 hit points of damage, but he's looking for some more. He sees all these heavy tanks and thinks this is more damage, more points, more experience. Shoots and tracks the IS, unlucky not to pick up any damage on that occasion, as he wills his gun to reload. He's got a Tiger 2 to contend with, Tiger 2 on pretty much full health. Shoots him for 386, another low roll, takes a shot in return. He's looking at the turret of the big German. Puts a shot into the side of the turret, or into the cheek of the turret. Now, as the Tiger 2 is distracted by the Spic. He's focused on Trolzer again. Puts another shot into the Tiger 2, but the Panther 8.8 confirms the kill. 2 kills, 5,379 hit points of damage. Make that 3 kills, 5,658 worth of damage, and now he's going to go looking for that AMX 5120, the Tier 9 French auto-loading heavy tank. Puts a shell in, bounces 2 shots from the auto-loader. Pretty sure it's got 5 shots in its clip. Looks like he's just put a shot into the IS-2, and the way that AMX 5120 is running, it tells me that very good chance he's reloading. So he wastes no time, goes straight over the top, puts a shell into his turret, and picks up the last kill of the game, winning 15-6. And in the end, not a bad result at all from Trollser 69er in his T10. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, as well as a Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, and Fire for Effect, and of course the High Caliber medal for doing the most damage out of anybody on the side. 7,015 hit points of damage in the end he did for his 4 kills, 1,345 base experience. He fired 20 shots, 18 hit and 17 did damage for a total score of 7,015 hit points of damage. Blocked 630, and not a bad game at all. Only a quick game, only a 5-minute game, but that was enough for an Ace Tanker on Tundra, featuring Trollser 69er from Pyro Clan, as featured in the Pyro Clan Wars replay videos on Water Tanks with stewiejp. An awesome game there. And what's better than one T20 Ace Tanker replay, but two. Two's always better than one. And this is a regular contributor to this channel, Apple Boom X from Calm Clan. Apple, he's got a T10 as well, and he absolutely loved it. This time it's on Paris, and he's platooned up with his old mate Raptor. Look at this, Raptor in his Emil 2. Raptor's obviously been grinding the Swedish heavy line, and he's already said into the chat that this will be my last game for the night, so let's make it something good. Now again, Apple Boom X is lucky enough to be top tier in this matchup with a lot of heavy tanks. Enemy tanks, E75, 2 T10s, and a Tier 9 tank destroyer, as well as a handful of Tier 8 heavies and tank destroyers as well. It's heavies and tank destroyers as far as the eye can see. There are 3 artilleries on the enemy side, so Apple Boom X is going to have to be mindful of that, being a top tier heavy. As soon as he's spotted, the arties will be looking his way. Looking for a shot into the low, and he takes it. 434 hit points of damage. And you can see that 3 enemy heavy tanks have already been spotted. 2 top tier, plus the low. Shoots and tracks the E75. Of course, that was always going to be a bit of a dodgy shot. He thinks he's safe there from the E75. I'm not sure if the E75's got a shot at him there. Low offers him his side, but that shot, just a little bit of RNG there. Just goes a bit wide. His platoon mate letting him know that he's reloading in the chat by hitting the F8 key, which is exactly the right thing to do when you're in an auto loader. Yeah, that shot bounced the side of the low. The low was reasonably well angled there by the looks of it. And he's just getting himself into a hull down position where he can protect his armour and get some shots under that bridge. Now that shot towards that E75, I'm not sure if it did any damage or not. That one certainly did, but it just went unspotted as he pulled the trigger, so I'm not going to really know here. The E75 going on a bit of a YOLO run there, and very kindly offers his inside. He bounces a shot from the T10, waiting for his gun to reload. He wants to send that German heavy tank back to the garage and take a top tier tank out of the game. 1-1 is the score. We know that he's picked up at least 1,600 hit points of damage, and you can see his platoon mate unloading into the T-34B. So Apple Boom X helps him along with a bit more damage into the Tier 8 American premium heavy tank. And will he reload in time? That happens to me all the time. Just reload as the tank goes around the corner. Not a bad little sniping position this. Even though he's a top tier heavy, he doesn't want to risk his health too early. They are down by a tank. Looks like the enemy artillery is aiming at this Jag Tiger up the top here, which is exactly the right thing to do. But a lot of enemy heavy tanks in this southeastern section of the map. Gets up under and around these buildings. You can see the lows on 800 hit points, but he is aiming in his direction. Can he can't quite get a shot on that bishop. What that bishop was doing, platooning with a tier 8, I will never know. And glad he was sent back pretty early. Can't stand it when people do that. Anyway, Apple Boom X picks up his second kill, killing the low. But his platoon mate's picking up a little bit of damage here. He's got to do the right thing here and take the more forward position before his platoon mate gets taken out of the game. And it's just the VK left. VK 4503, one of the newer premium tier 7 German heavy tanks. But he's got that. He's getting shot at from behind, I think. Takes another shell from the VK, but the VK's down to 43 hit points. So he's VK shoots, so he safely pops out, takes a kill, kill number 3. Thank you very much, says Apple Boom X from Calm Clan. Unfortunately, Raptor gets taken out by the enemy T10. Now Raptor's going to use his armour, shoots and kills the ISU 152 with his big derp gun. And now he needs to get rid of this T10, get another top tier tank out of the game. The VK 4502B does it for him. Boom X gets rid of the artillery, who was in a bit of an aggressive position there. I think the arty's normally way back here, but that FV 207 obviously had something better to do than play this game. 5 kills, 3,772 hit points of damage for Apple Boom X. One more kill will get a top gun. Man, Raptor doing the right thing and encouraging him to go for it. AMX 1390 is the target. One shot will be enough for his top gun. Doesn't even wait for the aim circle to get small. Fires clutch, kills him, and with 1,381 hit points still up his sleeve, plays the aggressor and heads straight for these enemy tanks. He does take a damaging shot from the Jag. That RHM, I think he saw a blowfly on the floor and he shot it. Shoots him, rams him for the kill, picking up kill number 7, and he's done over 4,500 hit points of damage. That Jag poking out, very nice. Wait till it aims, shoots, gets him down to 31 hit points. Can he get his 8th kill? Where's the last tank? STRV 103, there he is. Shoots him and takes him down to 1,000 hit points. This will be a Radley Walters if he can get it. Guns reloaded. This is last standard round. Puts a shell into him. Needs to keep driving. Needs to. Yeah, that's the way turn. He just nudges him so that he can't shoot him. But that T-34-100 kills him, and he just misses out on a Radley Walters. But all in all, an absolute ripper game from Apple Boom X from Calm Clan, picking himself up an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Duelist 5 for effect, high caliber of course for doing at least 20% of the total hit points of the enemy team, and the top gun, looking at all those tanks on the right hand side of the screen that he damaged, killed, spotted and helped get rid of. On the second page he comfortably top scored there, 6,412 hit points of damage for 7 kills. Carried that game immensely. If there's plenty of passengers in that game, and of course that bishop on the enemy side didn't have the best game at all. In fact, he didn't even fire a shot. That's fantastic. Masura 156, you are a knucklehead. 6,412 hit points of damage, 7 kills, 1,529 base experience. You fired 21 shots, 20 of them did damage. 20 of them hit, 17 did damage. 6,412 hit points of damage, 1,070 blocked by armour. An absolute ripper. That was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from our mate Apple Boom X from Calm Clan. And that's the end of a double shot of T10 Russian heavy tank action at tier 9. Trolls a 69er from Pyro Clan and Apple Boom X from Calm. Thanks very much for the replays, fellas. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.